In years together, and for the third time, my lawyer girlfriend Arya canceled our city hall appointment for a critical case. Minutes later, I saw her childhood friend Leo post a photo of their marriage certificate captioned, "After all this time, it was always you." As confused messages poured in, I replied publicly, "Don't forget to invite me to the baby shower. I'll chip in $5,000. Instantly, his post disappeared. Arya called, furious. Leo posted that by mistake. He's never been married before. I was just helping him as his lawyer. It's just a piece of paper, Alex. You're blowing this up for no reason. She demanded I apologize, promising we'd get our license once Leo healed from his divorce. She didn't realize this was her 67th empty promise to me, and the last. I hung up, resigned from my job, and decided to disappear from the life we were supposed to build. She called back a dozen times. I ignored everyone. Only a text message buzzed through, dripping with fury. "Alex, have you lost your mind? How dare you hang up on me? You're the one who screwed up and you're acting like you have the moral high ground. You have 5 minutes to post that apology or we're through." 10 years together, I'd heard that threat 100 times, and every time I was the one to cave, to smooth things over, to beg for forgiveness. This was the first time I'd ever just hung up. And I didn't respond. She went to her social media and started her usual countdown. It was a rule she'd made years ago. 3 days of silence meant we were officially over. My devotion had made her fearless. Every argument, every disagreement ended with her posting that countdown, a public clock ticking down on my anxiety, pressuring me to fold. For 10 years, it had been her perfect weapon, and every time, just before the clock ran out, I'd break. But not this time. I was exhausted. I was done being her fool. Shortly after her countdown post went up, Leo posted something too, tagging me specifically. Just a little prank with Arya that accidentally went public. I didn't realize Alex would take it so hard. I guess I'll have to be more careful what I say around him from now on. Wouldn't want him to get upset again. Arya, who rarely ever glanced at her feed, was the first to like it. She even commented, "That's his problem, Leo. Don't you dare blame yourself. And why should it be private? If you want to post something, you post it." His problem was me, obviously. Our so-called friends, the ones who relied on Arya for legal work, all chimed in with likes and supportive comments. "Wow, Alex is being so petty. Leo, don't let a guy like that get you down. No wonder Arya won't marry him. I'd hesitate too if he were that insecure." A bitter laugh escaped my lips. She would bend over backward to protect Leo from the slightest discomfort, to defend his name. But for me, her boyfriend of a decade, there was only neglect and indifference. Leo could sneeze and she would drop everything, including our plans to get married. If I dared to complain, she'd explode, accusing me of disrespecting her freedom, of being small-minded. And now, when I finally chose to let go and congratulate them, she was the one hurling accusations, using her countdown to force me into an apology. Truth was, it was never about right or wrong. The scales of her love had tipped long ago. "Sir," the clerk said, her voice soft with pity, "the woman whose ID you've provided is already legally married. Would you like to submit a different application?" I took the ID from her and managed a weak smile. Maybe I should. The young couple behind me cheered quietly at my withdrawal. Of course, it was the most popular wedding date of the year, and getting an appointment at City Hall was nearly impossible. I had shown up at dawn just to get a spot in line. Now I looked at the application form in my hands, the 67th one I'd filled out for the 67th chance I'd given her, and without a second thought, I ripped it to shreds and dropped it in the trash. Every time it was the same. I'd arrive early, filled with hope, watching the happy couples go in and out, waiting for her, and every time, just minutes before our appointment, she would call, an emergency at the firm. When I questioned it, she'd use her clients as a shield. "Alex, my clients' lives are on the line. Are you seriously asking me to abandon them for a piece of paper? How can you be so selfish?" She always said it with such righteous indignation, as if I were the villain.
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.